Yellow fellow people, and today we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Trilogy Core Class Soundwave. Jeez, I need it. Okay, they shouldn't have said that out very fast, but I gotta say, painting and sculpting on the figure looks pretty good. You can pretty much tell that this guy looks pretty close to how he looks in the series. The only thing is he looks pretty blocky. You can see it on the chest, and especially on the... Oh, that actually looks good. It does not look cancerous, which is a word I would not really like using. Anyways, so yeah, you can see that he has an Autobot, the Decepticon logo in there, and you can see that he has buttons. Now, it comes with 3 accessories, that being his cassette, shoulder cannon, and his concussion ray. Let's take a look at the cassette. You can see that it's Laserbeak, and it's sculpted and painted really nicely. The back isn't painted, but the front looks pretty good. Now let's take a look at the shoulder cannon. You can see that there's barely any paint, with the exception of... Hold on. With the exception of some red on the... Oh, there you go. With the exception of red on the missiles. And now here we have this concussion ray. There's a red stripe on like the shoulder cannon, and this part is painted out of a silver paint. Now for the figure itself. Yeah, he looks pretty good. The head looks pretty accurate to how he would look. And the back is not really bothersome. And it feels like they're trying to not imitate the Netflix version, which I didn't get because it was hard to find. But anyways, let's get into some possibilities of faux butterfly joint, ball joint, hinge joint for his transformation. He has a ball joint on his head and can look way up. You can kick that far and kick back that far, but if you move this part up, you can move further. This abomination of a leg rotation, a swivel, and a 90 and it's a 180 degree elbow knee bend, and he has a ball joint on his foot. So yeah, like the pose I showed earlier, he's pretty poseable. So let's get into some size comparisons, shall we? Here we have him compared next to Rhinox. Yeah, there you go. And I'm just going to move him out of the way. Here we have him compared next to Tigray. Holy crud, that looks weird. Holy crud, that's a weird coincidence. So, let's get in... Hold on, one more. That being... You're back. His other wave mate, Kingdom Scorponok, which I did review, but... yeah, it was when my channel was starting to die. So, let's get into his transformation. So you're going to... open up his chest. It's not spring loaded, but of a figure this size, I don't really expect that. So let's get into his transformation. So you're going to rotate the head, and try not to do it completely because it's going to be hard to actually take his head out. Rotate the hand, bring it to the back. Same steps on the other. Rotate the thigh, and you're going to bring this entire leg there, and same on the other side. Then you bring his guns, and you just put them on the back to support him from falling. And here we have his tape deck mode. Now it's supposed to be, the feet are supposed to be like this. It just gives him cat ears. Normally I would make a cat ear joke, but I don't have a cat. And my dog has floopy ears, so it won't really help at all. So, yeah, his tape deck mode looks pretty good. You can see that there's a lot of sculpted in detailing. Looks pretty good. You can see that the buttons are there again. And there's this knob. It's not really compatible. Yeah, I forgot. Be right back. Okay, so you're just going to... That's pretty weird. The shoulder cannon isn't, actually. So, yeah, his tape deck is pretty good. Though I don't really like the cat ears. That's a pretty fixable problem. So let's get into some size comparisons, shall we? Here we have them compared next to Kingdom Rhinox, and yes, I had to endure that pain of transforming this figure again. Going to show Jazz. See how that scales together. That looks pretty wrong. Anyways, be right back. Here we have them compared next to Slammer. Here we have them compared next to an authentic Optimus Prime. And just because, here we have them compared next to Clowny. Wonder if you could actually, no, never mind. Now that I'm wondering, can a full-scale Transformer actually hold this? That's actually my only question. But, oh, and he can also do this. Oh. The tape deck. You can still use this ability on the tape deck mode. So yeah, overall, I think this figure is actually pretty good. This is probably the greatest core class figure I've ever had so far. With second going to core class Optimus. So yeah, this is basically it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.